Hello everyone, it's Miss Liz, and here I am back with these journals that are almost done, and they will be by the end of the weekend or by tomorrow in my Etsy shop. And so I have two that are like travel in size from Prima Marketing paper pads, which I haven't done anything to the cover here, but I put eyelets on each side on both of them. And I forgot how many pages, but it has pretty much in it. And it will have, you know, a pocket like this, which this one has, and cards from the same paper pad for you to write on. And I also made tags from the paper pads. And the pockets back here. And this little pocket here, right? And then this is the one up here. And you can see I ripped around the page too that I cut out, so you can see that. And distress the edges with a Tim Holtz Distress ink pad. Having a time putting this back in now. What in the world? Okay. And let's this one in here, and this one goes in here, and there's another one because there's two of these. Yes, they are in there. And then there's a lot of writing space throughout, and a pocket here with push this down more. I'm sorry, I guess he wasn't seeing that well. As you can see, I made tags, and there's lines in the back. And this one is a card, which I have a young ballerina, and it's a map. Prima Marketing tag. And then I cut this out with my hand, distress the pocket, and here's a young lady on there. Oh, you can see that. And then we have all those coffee stain pages all across this little journal. And the last one is a small pocket and a larger pocket, which this one I sewed around it by hand. So for those of you who don't use a sewing machine, all you need is a long needle and some linen thread. This is the linen thread right here. Linen thread. And it's very sturdy. It does not rip at all. Whoa. See that? And you just, if you find that it's difficult to have your needle go through, just get the piercing tool. And this one, we are memory keepers. And then you take your card and you go make little holes. You don't have to go all the way in, just the little holes all around. Space them out, and then you start sewing. You know, you go up, you go through here, go up, around, come back out, around, all the way around your pocket. And it really shows really nice. Just in case for those who don't sew. And here are some of my embellishments that are sewed. And this one is machine stitched. And this one's from the paper pad. Those go in there for you to journal on. And I have two pockets there, so somewhere around here I want to add one more. And then I will have like something else up here in the, I'm not sure what it's gonna be, but you will see it when I sew around it and put, you know, add to it. Because of the video, I will show this one again. And then this one is the same thing, but I haven't added anything to it, which I'm doing, you know, I'm going to work on this today. And he have plenty of pages here also. And this one has lines at the end. And I haven't done my pockets yet on this one. Okay, and also has the eyelets on the covers. This one here is, I'm going to put these two on the side. This one I just made this one. I just finished this one last night. And it's a shabby chic soft cover junk journal, which has, you know, lace, and the spine has lace. And it's from 8x8 Prima Marketing. No, 8.5x11, the Prima paper pad. And all I do is I just twist it before I do the bow, because the fabric has print on it. Let's see how long it is. So I just wrap it around, and then I go like that. And then I go like this, put it in here, and then I do the bow once it comes out on this side. Very easy. And it keeps it nice and neat. And it has eyelets on the cover for the closure with the lace inside of it, as you can see right here. See the lace? Okay. And this is satin lace up here. Oh, I'm getting it all tangled up. I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't pull out the bow right. Let me get this bow out. Hold on. And inside cover has a fold with a lady, some lace. And I have these here. I forgot what you call these. And it's, oh, excuse me, I have them in here. Oh gosh, am I gonna be stuck here now? Sticky back. That's what they're called. So these stick-on circles are good for your closure. I know what it is, but I keep forgetting. Oh, Velcro. It's Velcro. That is Velcro. Okay. That's Velcro. Okay. And then there's a card in here which I sew a tab on it with fabric and a pearl. So that is cute and distressed. Just a little on the back so you can write on it. You can see. And then this is a fabric pocket there. And then it closes again. It stays closed. It doesn't pop up because of the Velcro. This card here I cut from the Prima book, and I just glued it in. And I distressed it with this lady and some background fabric with writing, if you can see. And I cut some pieces off and just went around behind it. And then I cut this from one of my other paper pads that I buy in Hobby Lobby. And I stamped, and the story begins. And it has seam binding lace, which I distressed. You can write on the back. And then it has all of these vintage looking coffee stains. And a little bit, I took my puncher to make it look old and just punch little bits in there. Okay, like that. And it's all distressed, the edges, beautiful pages. And here is a piece of the paper pad from Prima, the same book. And this card from the other paper pad, which is very small, 6x6, I think. And I just embellished it all over, and it's just looks so beautiful. See, it's a lot in here, fabric and lace flowers. Lots of stuff going on in here. And there's a little girl up there. Savvy ribbon. For tie savvy ribbon. And then that tag is pinkish distressed look. So it's cute. Then I took this card that has a little frame in the middle and I just punched around it with scallop edges. And this is one of the pockets I made. Then I have the little people here, the dolls from Tim Holtz. And then the tie of the middle of the spine has a flower on the linen string and a butterfly when you turn it around the other side. So you could use it both ways. Then I added fabric here that I sewed, and this lace up here with a brat and some fabric going down that I stained and just I distressed it, and it's coffee dyed, and I stamped it with French letters, one of my stamps that I have. There's a pearl here and there's lace underneath it, paper flower, and one of these flat backs that you can glue any picture or rose, anything inside, and the old vintage safety pin. And I did the one here with the nice beads hanging. I just want to show you closer look. As you can see that. And this up here. And then when you turn the page, let me see, when you turn the page, I covered the brat from the back when you fold it. And then there's lots of coffee stain pages. And then here is another tag. And you can write in the back of it. I have to clip this with a paper clip. And this one here, which is fabric that I sewed. And then I just used it as a insert here for this. Let me put it back in there. For this little card, as you can see. So I can go back there again. Whoops, I don't think it went. Did it go in? Almost. Then on this page, we have a real big, it's a big paper clip. And a pad that I made out of the same book from Prima, the smaller book, the 8x8. I did this one because this book is made by the 8.5x11. So I cut the pages. I distressed all of these pages really nice, and it's a pad to write on. I just went through the needle like I told you, sew by hand. You put the needle through here, go back on this side. When you come out, you tie it into a bow and you let it hang. And that's why you can say it's a handmade junk journal, like people used to make many, many years ago. And they still do. And you can write lots of stuff on this journal. It has lots of plain pages for writing. See, many famous people used to write a lot. And they used to have these kind of journals. And here goes a nice, the end of the page, you know, I like it. I didn't do anything to it. And you can see that I did a lot here. And the eyelid is on there, and then this is what I put in the back, which I sewed around the card and layered it. So this will be in my Etsy shop by the end of the weekend. I'm working hard here to get all my stuff on my Etsy shop by the end of the weekend. So I just tied it there, and then I'm gonna go around here. And this one the opposite way. It might be better. Much easier so you don't get confused on how to do a tie on your journal. An easy one, okay? Easy peasy. Now the next one is this one, which is also shabby chic and vintage. And this one I layered the picture, which I sewed around the picture. And I have some nice crochet lace on the spine, and this nice paper, Prima paper, cardstock. There are two together, which I glued them first and then I sewed around them. The covers I'm talking about. And then inside the cover, it's a page with lines you can write. Plenty of writing space on all these pages. And on this one here, we have a nice girl picture. And let's see what else. This one I think I showed before as I was making it, where I just straightened the doilies with embellished them. And this one is glued on here. I didn't even know that, thought it was in. Then there's a ribbon here, and from one of my scraps from Jane Austen. It's a fold with a pocket, a little pad that I sewed by hand, like I showed you. And here goes the little tag I made. And the insert has a piece of the edge of a doily that's lace right there. So this one you just can fold it at the edge of your page. And a small white paper clip will hold it in there nicely. So here goes more pages. Oh, the next page has an insert, but behind this is a snippet. So you can take a card and just put it in there like that. Okay. And here goes another embellished doily here. So you can, and a snippet goes here, which I think I glued it almost all the way, so I don't think I can put anything on it. I don't know. Maybe at the edge. Yeah, you can. At the edge, you can have a card there. It would be nice. And rest, couple of more empty pages. But this one here has a doily, which I stamped with the crown. And then this, I made a video of how I used the glossy medium on it, Liquitex glue, and how I distressed it because I folded to make crackle lines. And then here you see everything I made there on a video that I made, which I did share it on Facebook and all that. And this is a pocket from the wallpaper from Tim Holtz. And then there's a card with the flowers and this little long, it's rhinestones on it. And in here you can add a big card like this. And then when you take it out, you go, oops. That's it. And here's wallpaper with some lace. And here's a nice tea bag right here, which I embellished very nicely. And then I have from Victoria Designs 2 tags and stamped with teacups. Yeah. And then all this is not stamped. It's I took one of those oh, how you call it again? And then I put some pearls on it, and I made this here, which was intentionally to make a pocket, but that's how I had to do it. And then I stamped here with these artworks pigment ink, which they stick out. They're very colorfully nice, you know. So I stencil all this. That's what it is. And so I want to tell you that this ink is nice and heavy. I like it. For stenciling, it's perfect. Makes your stuff stick out. Then I made this nice tag. No, it's a card. Yes, it is a tag. I just didn't put the ribbon in. Alright. And there's a snippet on it, which is I made into a pocket. And these I got on the back of Michael's when they used to have the bins, and I just distressed them and I embellished them, which I have a video on it. And then I made a tiny pocket up here, and there's the little card. All right. Then we have a small gold clip on here that will hold it onto the page nicely, just like this. Oops. There we go. And here is a postcard, which is I put on the doily, and on the other side I put a tag that I cut on my Cricut music background from one of my paper pads. And this young lady, I sold her around. She stitched around the cards all around it. Then this is what I did on the video I told you, where I distress and I made cracks like it looks vintage, you know, crackle looking. And this little girl and stuff there with pearls and flowers and lace behind it. And then a bag for you to put a card. I don't think I have one in there. And then here is teacup and butterfly, which I took the Martha Stewart scalloped edges. See? And I just go on the corners and around it for pockets. I like to do that. And this is the same kind of tag I got in Michael's, which I added the lady, a fussy cutter. And then the word dream, I just stamped it and cut around it on a card. And then I just, on cardstock. And I glued it on there. And the back is just a tiny bit. Not too much, because you might want to use it for writing. And then here's a frame, which you can put a picture on or write something on it. And lots of coffee stain. And this is the back of the book, which I want to add something here like this, around this size. But not this. It will be a picture or something really pretty. So I just have a little bit of work to do for the final touches of these journals that I just showed you. I'm going to show you the last one here. Hold on. This is a rusty looking seam binding ribbon. Let me tie it up. Now I'm using the bow because I'm not watching. Let me do it this way. Oh boy. Just wasting time. Alright. There we go. And this is the back. I want to put a picture here too. So I have to finish that. Then this one I made It's like a collage. I cut lots of pieces and put them together up on here, on the front. But underneath is another cardstock. So it's a soft cover and it's stamped here, Paris. There's music background in there in between and ruffles and stuff in between. You can see the lace. And you can see the stenciling background here and everything. So then we use a brad that says, to say anything? Yeah, it's a Tim Holtz. It's a Tim Holtz brad. And the back one also has a Tim Holtz brad. And stenciling. I don't know if you can see the stenciling on it. On here and on here. All over. In distress colors. So fabric is a fabric ribbon is the tie. And this is the first page here. And here I have an envelope that I made. And I added this button on there. And I put the Velcro in to close it. Keeps it closed. And then inside you could put some cards if you like. And on this side, this is from one of my paper pants and some stamping. Lots of I think this was I'm not sure if it was stamping. But it looks nice. And I stamped here, and this is an old page, as you can see, with a hole in it. And this one you can see through from the other side a little bit, which makes it vintage. Lots of, and I stamped most of these pages. And this one, I just stenciling. Over here, lots of stenciling words. And here's the tag I made. It has a cute, fabric muslin ribbon. Lots of coffee stained pages for writing. But I did add this here, which says "Life is Beautiful," and some lace and some stenciling and doilies, and a pocket with stenciling around it. So here goes I did stamp the Paris stamp here. I made a little tag out of this here. And this is a Tim Holtz card. I just punched a hole in there. I made that one. And this is old pages that I have. And this says "Life is Beautiful," and that's some lace. And the old pages I think come from Wendy on Etsy. I'm not sure, because I think I bought them from her. Or I don't think a girl or Justin, I think it was Wendy. So here goes some more stenciling and stamping. On this page, got less. Another tea stain stamps page. Ripped page at the edge here too, shorter than the others, to give it a vintage look. And you can see there's a lot of coffee stain, plenty of writing on this book, believe me. And I will add something back here. So this, I'm going to have to clip it with a clip on here, with a paper clip on there too. And this one will be easier to tie than the other one was. Seriously. Just put it up there. And that's it. I have this one to work on. And that's why I have this out. And I will show you a video on that one because I have to finish it too. And thank you for watching, and my journals will be up by the end of this week, by Sunday, I think. And I might do 1 or 2 tonight. So just keep looking, or if you're interested, just email me and I will get it for you, all right? Thank you for watching, and have a happy Friday. Bye.